welcome to another craft video here on Dole Wishes and Castle Dreams. Thank you so much for joining us. So glad to have you here. We've got a really quick but super fun and useful craft that we're going to do today. I love making this before any Disney trip that we have. It's just a lot of fun to make, and it kind of gets you really excited about going on your trip, as if you need to be more excited, but I always love to get more excited. So I love making this. It's something you can make yourself or with your kids. It's like I said, it's pretty easy, and it's going to be a quick video, so let's get started. We are going to make this pressed penny holder. For those of you that collect pressed pennies, or you're thinking about collecting pressed pennies, you really should. They're one of the least expensive options as far as Disney souvenirs go, which is a big plus. And they have these machines all over the parks and resorts, and really just everywhere. So we love to collect them, and this is a great way to keep them organized. So you're going to start off with a mini M&M container. Of course, you eat the M&Ms, which is also a fun part of our craft. You're just going to peel off your wrapper. Get as much of that white stuff off as you can. Okay. And then you're ready to decorate it. Now, the good thing about this too is you can really do so much to decorate this little guy right here. You can use some paint, just painting different designs on there, or your name or your kid's name, or whatever you want on there. You can just go nuts and paint whatever you want on there. Another thing too, if you don't have paint, because you are going to want to use a pretty permanent paint, because of the surface on here, things kind of wipe off easily. So you want a nice good paint, or you could do a Sharpie. If you don't have any paint, you could do a permanent marker. The other markers would just wipe off, so that one, and you're going to want to let it dry and set on there. Another great thing is some nail polish. I know that sounds weird, but there's just some staying power in that nail polish. So you could do that and do some designs or pictures or whatever on there as well. If you've got a Cricut or Silhouette machine, maybe you've got some scraps left over from other projects that you didn't use, that would be perfect for this. It's such a small surface. Even if you've just got little scraps left, it would be a great thing to do, to use those for this project. Or you could just get some stickers. And because, in case you couldn't tell, we're Star Wars fans, I am going to do mine and Star Wars theme for my pressed penny holder. So I'm just going to go ahead and take some stickers off and stick them around on there. Nothing fancy. And then I think I'm going to put the year, this year, because we're going this year. So I'm going to put the year on there as well. It probably wouldn't work if you go multiple times a year. I mean, I guess you could keep one for each year, or you could put the month on there. I don't know. It's all up to you. Go crazy. So I'm just going to take those off and put them on my, and I'm going to do them this way. Now, these are great because you can fill them beforehand, and then just toss them in your park bag. This is something that you're definitely going to want to have in your park bag. We will be doing an article soon about what to pack in your park bag, as I get closer to our trip, just because there's some things that I know that I want or need from having gone so many times, that other people might not be aware of, that they'll need or want when they go to a park. And then there's the opposite end of people who are overpackers, and I tend to be an overpacker. So just sharing some things that you can maybe leave at home for your trip inside the park. But this is great. You fill it up at home, and then you just throw it in your park bag, and you're ready. Anytime you see a pressed penny machine, you could just take it out, and you know exactly where your pennies and your quarters are, and you're all set. So I'm just going to finish up, put a couple more stickers on here, and I will be good to go. And there you go. That's all done. Isn't that so cute? I love how that turned out. And like I said, you can make it yourself. You could do it with your kids. That would be a fun activity to do. And then just fill it up and toss it in your park bag, and you're good to go. Hope you enjoyed this craft video. There it is. Not to be confused with our copycat videos, which we do copycat recipes for Disney snacks, all the good treats and eats you love so you can make them at home. We also do some tips and tricks for visiting the parks. You don't want to miss those. And of course, some vlogging for our trips when we go to Disney. So be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and tap the bell if you haven't already, so you don't miss any of that great content. We have a new video every week that you're going to want to check out. So hit those, and thank you for stopping by, and we hope to see you real soon.